Hi, my name is Todd Mitchell and welcome back to Pro 356 Adventures. It was November the 10th and that day my buddy Erik was coming up from Bakersfield. I had planned to take Erik on a tour of one of my favorite routes, which I'd love to explore every fall through the Sierra Mountains and take in some of the incredible autumn colors that we get this time of year. I had also just received this HoverAir X1 Pro Max the day before, and I was anxious to get a chance to test it out and see how well it would be able to track us. Well, we're back with Erik, folks. Erik, how was the drive up here?
Yeah, it was smooth sailing for Sunday morning, no traffic.
Good.
So
good.
Stress-free ride or drive.
Those are the best kind.
And,
yeah. So I've got a pretty good route picked out for us today. We're going to do a good combination of pavement, some nice twisty pavement, and then also some good sections of dirt. We can take that as technical as you want, because there's some actually really technical stuff if you want to take it on. If not, then we can bypass the really hard parts.
All right.
But hopefully the fall colors were going to be really good, and we're going to take you along on the ride for us, so let the adventure begin.
Yeah, it'll be a good day.
Today I've got Erik Butcher, who you might remember from the video that I posted of our ride last April to the Carrizo Plains. And Erik has come up from Bakersfield area to Fresno. He's gonna go on a ride with us today, so we are just now leaving town. And then my hopes is that the fall colors will just be amazing. Today is Sunday, November the 10th, and as you can see, looking around, the trees are starting to look really good, this is great. It's pretty late this year because normally they'd be about how they are right now, about 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna head up to the hills. It's gonna be a nice mixture of some, twisty pavement and then a little bit of dirt. And you guys are gonna come along for the adventure with us, and I'm glad that you're here. We have reds and oranges. It's just like all of a sudden it's cool. So I'm hoping today, look at that right there. Hoping today when we get up to where we're going, it's gonna be like really nice. This was such an incredible California fall day. The weather was sunny and about 60 degrees, and we had a great time carving up this twisty road, which is taking us up to the backside of Pine Flat Lake. Here's where we want to be. I wasn't paying attention. Not a bad day, man. By now, Erik and I had been riding for about an hour, but hey, with the magic of YouTube, you got here in only a couple minutes. We decided to pull off and take a quick break, and I was anxious to throw the Hover X1 up in the air. This was the first time I had actually ever even flown it, and as with anything new, there's a bit of a learning curve here, and I had no idea what I was doing. It's going to take some time and some testing to see if this will be a good piece of tech to take along on these adventures with me. Here we are dropping down to Pine Flat Lake on the northeast side. I
I had a dirt road in mind that was about 25 miles in length and would drop us into the Dinky Creek area close to Shaver Lake, where Erik and I had planned to grab some lunch. It was also along this road where we would start climbing an elevation and up into the forest. The fall foliage was spectacular on this route last year, and we'll see if we timed it out right this year or not.
That is a really pretty lake. They do, in the summer, they do a sailboat regatta there thing. I think it's in August, either late July or August. And people travel from all over the state and even out of state for that event. We are going straight right here on this road. So this is Dinky Creek Road.
This was my first ever attempt to use the HoverAir X1 Pro Max to track me on the motorcycle. Now, this drone is only capable of tracking a moving subject up to about 26 miles per hour, so Erik and I have to make a real effort to go slow enough for it to keep up. I also forgot to connect the beacon, which I have mounted to my motorcycle via a GoPro mount. Now, the beacon has a screen on it, and I can see what the drone is filming, but because I forgot to connect it, I have to keep turning around to see if it's still tracking us. I'd have to say, for the first time using this, I'd say it did a pretty good job. Especially considering it's a self-flying drone and I don't have to fly it. It just tracks me and that's all there is to it. At least for now, until I figure out a bit more about it.
Look at the creek. Beautiful. Yeah, yes, I believe so. Yes, I have messed with it. I stiffened it up actually from, you know, when you get it straight out of the gate, it's like really like middle of the road, and I think I stiffened mine up a little bit.
At about this point, we started climbing an elevation up into the forest, and the scenery on this route is just so diverse, as you'll see. What an enjoyable ride this was.
Man, sweet, huh? Look at this. You know what I'm always trying to remind myself, it's really hard, is to remember to not unweight my pegs. Yeah, stay right. It's like, you know, a lot of the things that instinctually you want to do on a motorcycle are not the right things, which is weird. It's totally counterintuitive. And what's even weirder is it is more intuitive on a mountain bike. So I kind of think to myself, like, how you know, like for instance, when you get in trouble, a lot of people, they want to, you know, take their feet off the pegs and kick them out. Well, imagine if you were going down a really steep, gnarly downhill on a mountain bike. Would you ever do that? You know, I mean, as a mountain biker, you would never. You're always up off the saddle, you know, in like your attack position, and it is like you don't want. And you can unweight one foot peg, but just don't unweight them both, because then the bike's, you no longer have control of the bike. So that's the part I'm always having to, even after riding for so long, just when I get in trouble, one foot comes off, I got to keep one foot on the peg. Very counterintuitive. You know what would be a blast is to take one of Chris Birch's school's classes. Isn't that great? Look at that. There's a couple areas coming up that, you know, every time I ride through it, especially in the fall, I feel like I'm riding through a screensaver, you know, on your computer. So we're gonna have to put the drone back up. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for the time, trying to see when it gets really, really good. But we're headed into it. You feel the temperature starting to drop a little bit. Geeky Creek, 17 miles. Oh, he's following you, not the son of a gun. That's crazy. He's following you, not the beacon. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he latched onto you. Hey, tell you what, do me a favor, stay on the right side of the road, and I'm gonna pull up. Okay, no, don't slow down, keep going. There you go. Okay, now he's behind us. Yeah, he's right on our 6, man. That's nuts. It's really cool with the beacon. So I know that he's in the air and he's right behind us, and yeah, he's good. Yep, it missed it. Oh wait, hold on. Let's slow down. I don't know if I've lost him or not. Let's see. I'm still seeing him. Yeah, I think I lost him. Did you reacquire me? Hey, buddy. Oh, these mosquitoes, dude, they're freaking intense.
Thanks for coming along with me and Eric on the first half of this ride as we explore the autumn colors in the Sierra National Forest. Stay tuned for part 2 where the colors get better and better, and we stop for a quick lunch in Shaver Lake and then hit some dirt track off Tamarack Ridge before heading home.